This is the last hurdle prior to you obtaining your passport. So in order to apply for your British passport, guys, you will need this certificate. So I have just received a message from Home Office to say you know, the person has provided details to help us confirm your identity. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me once again back onto my channel. My name is Bellinda, and if you've not already subscribed, please don't forget to press the subscribe button as well as turn on your notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload. So guys, as you read from the title of this video, I'm back again with a British citizenship application. So the previous video prior to this video was obviously me having my British citizenship ceremony. I did do a series on this channel, so if you are new, guys, welcome. We are reaching to the end of the series. This, guys, is literally the last hurdle prior to you obtaining your passport. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and share with you guys how to apply for your British passport. In addition to that, guys, I am going to be discussing with you guys in regards to who can confirm your identity with your British passport application. Now, looking back to a couple of videos ago, guys, I did explain to you guys that a referee for your British citizenship application and referee for your passport application is two separate things. Okay, so for your British citizenship application, guys, you need two referees. For your passport application, you need one referee. I'm going to get into details in regards to what is the requirement of that referee and everything that you need to know in aspects to that. So for now, guys, I am going to carry you guys through my passport application. So if you are once again in the process of applying for your British passport or British citizenship rather, and you have come to this point where you can apply for your British passport, then by all means, guys, please keep on watching. So first things first, guys, in order to progress to this stage of your British citizenship application, in order to get your passport, you will need this certificate of naturalization as a British citizen. And the only way you will get this is if you've had your British citizenship ceremony. So this is the British citizenship certificate that they will give you at your British citizenship ceremony. So like I said, I had my British citizenship ceremony a couple of days ago, on the 23rd of February to be specific. I'm going to add that on this side of the screen somewhere so that you guys can have a clear look. So this is what you will need prior to commencing your passport application. First things first that we are going to do, we're going to go on Google. Once again, Google is your best friend, and we are going to type apply for passport online. Okay, British passport online. So we're going to go ahead and type that. So we need to look for gov website, guys. So you might have come across different websites. However, if you are going to go through this route, you're going to need to apply online for UK passport on the gov.uk website. So obviously there which says apply for UK passport. Okay, keep scrolling. How long it gives you information, how long it takes. Check how long it will take. If you need passport urgently, so it says if you need a passport urgently, you can find more information on that. So let's just have a quick look on that. So that is basically how to apply for a passport urgently. Now, if this is your first time applying for a British passport, you cannot use the service. If you have already got a British passport and it's like stolen, lost, or it needs a renewal, then you can use this route in regards to applying for a fast track service for your British citizenship application. However, for me personally, this is not applicable because obviously I'm applying for a first time British passport. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go back and we're gonna press start now. So before you start, you will need a debit or credit card. So I do want to say before, you can apply for your British passport online or you can apply via post. For me personally, I am applying online. I've mentioned this before, mainly because I can track my application online. It's more easier than actually having to a application via post, if that makes any sense. In addition to that, it is £9.50 cheaper to apply passport online than through post. So the first question I'm going to come across is, do you live in the UK? All right, if you're applying on behalf of a child or adult, answer these questions with the details rather than your own. I'm applying for myself, so that's not applicable to me. Okay, so do you live in the UK? Yes, I do. So it says how to apply. Firstly, you need to get a digital passport photo. Okay, now I don't know if I should create a video in regards to ID photo and how to upload, but nah, I'm not going to do that because it's just simple. Nowadays you can make your photo digital, so you can have your photo online. I have a photo that's digital, and I've got my photo, guys, and this is the photo that I used for my referees, the one that I added onto my form. However, I've also got this exact photo on my camera roll, so I'm going to use that to upload it, if that makes any sense. Further on, it says provide application details. If you're applying on behalf of an adult or a child, find out what documents you need, and they will tell you what documents you'll need to send, okay, through. And also that a standard passport, pay for your passport. A standard passport is £75.50 for an adult and £49 for a child. If required, get someone to confirm your identity. Well, I've never heard of anybody not required to confirm their identity, especially if they are first-time passport holder. And also you get to track your application, so they will alert you via email or text message, whichever one you put on there, that you will be able to track your application, which once again, that's the benefits of applying online rather than post. Okay, so we're going to go and continue. I'm going to put my date of birth in. And then how to get a digital passport photo. I've said this before already, so they have a clear indication how your background needs to look like. I'm going to try and insert it on here on the screen. Okay, so there's a couple of information on the Gov website in regards to how they want your ID photo to be in order for them to find your ID photo acceptable to go into your British passport. Like I said, this is really basic, you know, it's not rocket science, to be honest. So what we're going to do next is we're going to continue, get a digital photo. I have a photo already uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and choose my photo, guys. Not really the ish photo, but for now that will do. Let's see if they will accept my photo. Processing image, it's good, they will accept it, so we can move on. Do you want to submit this photo? Yes, this photo meets the rule. Have you had a UK passport before? The answer for me is no. Do you have any other passports from other countries? I will say yes. Do you have a naturalization or registration certificate? Yes, I do, which happens to be this one, like I've mentioned. So let's click the image just to make it bigger. Yeah, there it is. So on your certificate, naturalization certificate, guys, you will have your full name, your date of birth, place and country of birth, issue on the direction of the Secretary of State. You will have your certificate number, personal reference number, date that your certificate was issued. All right, so those are all the information that you will have. Moving on, apply for a first UK passport. A standard passport, like it says there, guys, the cost of it is £75.50. So to complete the application, you need to fill in your application details, pay for your passport, get someone to confirm your identity, and then send us your document, and then that's it. If they need anything else, Home Office needs anything else, they will get in touch with you. Okay, so what we'll need: your details, naturalization or registration certificate, parents' name, date of birth, UK passport, date, if this applies, date of marriage certificate, etc, etc, etc. So I will need my naturalization, a registration certificate, parents' details, name, date of birth, nationality, UK passport, date of marriage or civil partnership if applies. Okay, obviously if you don't have any sort of relationship or you're estranged from your parents, you are not going to be able to obtain this information. Sometimes you're just not able to get your hands on this information. It's simply not possible. However, for me, I'm ready to continue with my application. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and type, at this point in time, I am Miss. I'm going to type my name as well as, well, my name and my surname, which you guys will need to know. And this name of your naturalization, yes, that's what is on my naturalization. Have you ever used any other names? The answer to that is no, because I'm not currently married. Gender, female. Were you born in the UK? No. Select your country. So the country of my birth country would be South Africa. Town of birth would be Johannesburg. Certificate number. So this is now where I'm going to go ahead and take my naturalization certificate, and I'm going to go ahead and use my 7 special certificate number that they have put here in place. And I'm going to also add the date that this was issued, which was on the 23rd of February 2022. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and continue. So next is family details. So they're going to ask for my mother's name, her name, her last name, and her date of birth, which you guys don't need to know. In a solo relation partnership, they were married, so obviously I know the date of their marriage. So if you can't remember the date or you don't have certain information, it is not mandatory. So as you guys can see, it says that if you don't know, leave it blank. So that includes grandparents' details for some reason, which is crazy, I know. So you're gonna add my grandparents' details if you remember. If not, you can put NA in regards to not applicable. Next is going to be your home address, postcode, obviously tell us where you live, blah 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 blah. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my email address, also confirm that, and my mobile number as well. So find out what's happening with your passport. So I chose both. I chose email as well as text message, so they can update me on either. So this is what they want me to send. Applicant's document. What you need to send. You must send original documents. We can't accept photocopies. Your application will be delayed if you don't send everything we need. Send the following: naturalization certificate, the passport used to enter the UK, any current or expired passport from other countries that haven't been cancelled. So for me in this aspect, I'm going to be sending through my Swiss passport, which is expired, and then my other Swiss passport, which is current, and then my South African passport. In addition to that, I will be sending alongside with my certificate. So all of this is what I'm going to post to the Home Office. So next is, how should we return your documents? Choose how your documents are sent back to you, that they won't be in the same envelope as your new passport. So I'm going to choose secure delivery, which is a £5 extra, or you can choose the standard post, which is free. So the secure delivery is obviously the best option if you've got important documents such as your passports that you need to be returned to you, mainly because secured delivery will allow you to track your application and know exactly when you will get your documents back, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and press secure delivery, and I'm going to continue with my application. Next is for you to pay for your application before you move on to the next step, which is confirming of your referee. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue. Next is to ask someone to confirm your identity. Who can this be? So they give you a clear and bold who can confirm your identity. First things first, the person needs to be 18 years old or older. They need to live in the UK. They must have a current UK passport and work in or is a retired from a recognized profession. In addition to that, they must have personally known you for at least 2 years, for example, as a friend, a neighbor, or colleague. So this referee, guys, is different to the British citizenship application. Okay, they require your referee to have known you for 3 years, must be 25 years and older, and obviously needs to also hold a British passport. However, for this one, they can be, and they must live in the UK also, and they must have a British passport and work in a recognized profession or retired. Okay, once again, who can't do this? You can't ask someone to confirm your identity if you're related to them, or obviously they work for Home Office, same as your referee for your British citizenship application. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. What you will need to do: contact the person. Once you've decided who this can be, you must contact them before we send them an email. So for me personally, I've already let the referee know that she will be receiving an email, because I'm going to obviously go ahead and add her details. So like I said, I'm using the same person that I used for my British citizenship application referee. I'm going to use them as well to confirm my identity on my British passport. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that out. So there it is, waiting for your identity to be confirmed. What happens next? If you don't get an update in the next few days, remind the person doing this for you to obviously check, and basically that's how you track your application. I'm going to do a separate video in regards to how to track, because I just thought it would be interesting to do. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so I have just received a message from Home Office to say you know, the person has provided details to help us confirm your identity. You can now send your documents. So that is what they have sent to me, guys. That is where we at currently. So tomorrow morning I'm going to go to the post office and I'm going to send all of these documents to the home office. Thereafter I'm going to be tracking my application. So for now guys, I've carried you guys through the process of applying for your British citizenship passport. Very easy, standard really. I've also shown you guys also who can be your referee. Okay, so hopefully this is straightforward to the point guys. I'm trying to make these videos as understandable as possible. So for now guys, this brings me to the end of the video guys. Any questions you have for me, please don't forget to comment that down below. I do have another 3 or 4 videos before I wrap up the series. Hopefully my passport will be coming soon. I'll keep you guys updated in the loop about what's next to follow afterwards. If you've not already watched all my other series related to the British citizenship application step for step guys, I'm going to leave them down in the description box below. I'm also going to leave the playlist somewhere up here so that you guys can know step for step how I came to where I am now. However, for now guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye.